store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Project, this is what you want.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, you dial up the right pressure at the right time. Like sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is brought in. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Browns say they have it, and they do. What a demoralizing play. A big chunk coming in the passing game. Looking like they had flipped the field, but then, Greg, the fumble, and the defense comes up with a recovery.
Explosive plays. That's what this offense has been talking about. This is what they've been preaching. But at the end, Mike, you have to protect the ball because otherwise it's all for nothing. That's exactly what happened here. The big pass play is negated by bad ball security, and now the defense takes over.
That's caught. Down the field is Tillman. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Or Shedeur Sanders. Career touchdown pass number 1 as a Cleveland Brown. Folks, extra point is good. And the Browns have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Here we go.
No run here with Brown. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jeremiah Lucy-Koromoa in on the stop. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. To throw is Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibov. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Now, Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
On first and 10, Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That is intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
60 Vikings. Warriors 17.
From the gun, it's Shador. And he gets back to Hartman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On third down, Sanders. Back over the middle and caught by Judy. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every staff in the league understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. They'll run it here. Here's Judkins. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Again, it'll be Judkins. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Judkins, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
Second and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's third and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Folk's kick is good, and the Browns will extend to a 10-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. A great connection there. They're gonna bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. An even 40 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
A gain of 11 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Here's Brown. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes third and 6. Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Jerome Ford was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Check match. 70 ranges.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play for the Browns. A gain of 66 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Again, it's Sanders. This one caught at the 4. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 3-yard line.
Here we go, Jack.
He's got his big tight end, David Ncaa. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
11. Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Second down, Burrow. He's going to air this one out. It's caught inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 87 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. And this is no good. He missed the extra point. And that will keep the score right where it is. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tracking 60. Let's go now. Brett Panther, 7 o'clock, Warriors, 17. Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that ball.
First down.
18, high there.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Good Lions.
Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Up the middle, here's Ford. And he'll get this up to the 44. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
44-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. He'll work forward for a couple. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now, Shador. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
On first down, it's Sanders. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Cleveland. Folks, extra point is good. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Try him again. Another one to Higgins. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. 3rd and inches. From out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Pioneer. Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Open man, and that's Tillman. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Throwing now, Sanders on first down. This is caught at 2. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Ncaa. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. Second and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd down, 3 to go. Trying to run here with Sampson. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Browns first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down is a big play for the Browns. And even 30 yards. They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for first and goal. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. For Judkins, he was so effective in college. 50 total TDs at Ohio State and Ole Miss, but that is first in the NFL. Now, Pope on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Big 13. Big shot.
On first and 10, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yoshiba. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Ready? 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
Here we go. 12. Ready? Stop.
Now, Burrow. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
11 Tommy. Ready? Stop.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is brought in. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Brown. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here we go. Stop.
A run on first and goal. And he's in. Case Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success. throw it up to him and let him do the rest.
Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finna, not even a little bit. Oh Lord.
Hold it ready.
Know your worth.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard takeoff brings up second and 4.
This is my dad used to tell me, coming that I forgive him. Ain't so valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Stack. Check out.
From the gun, it's Shador. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target.
There defensively.
Now it's going to be third down.
19 sight. 19. Ready. Steady.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. This is intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Hardman on the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the jump.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
17. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers.
From the gun, it's Sanders. The throw here is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It is 3rd and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready. 60 Vices. 60 Vices. Buffalo Panther 11. Panther, go.
Now, Sanders going deep downfield for Judy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
On the ground, it's Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
Now, Burrow. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
This one caught at the 4.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me, this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming. They knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. That's the 4-time All-Pro Myles Garrett working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. And this one online, and it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Panther 60, Panther 6, 79 Broncos, Mustang 19. Let's go.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Lock, Janet. Like it, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Street, Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. Probably pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Bronco 80, 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
70 line, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 type, 19 type, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Sanders out to duty. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
9. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout thrust. Cedric Tillman, touchdown Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Folks, extra point is good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
To throw is Burrow. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal. They'll run with Sampson. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop up. Loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2.
And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Folks, extra point is good. And the Browns tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Burrow now to throw on first down. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Second down, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a Cincinnati first down. Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw is Burrow. He'll air it out down the middle. And this will be incomplete. Andre Yosivas was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up third down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Broncos. Ready? 19 Lions. Ready?
On first and 10, it's Sanders. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 12 yards. The Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Shador on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
60 Bobcat. 60. Ready? Packers 6. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 6 Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Ready?
Again, it's Sanders. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Second and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing again is Sanders. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
a rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Come 19. Come 70 Rangers. 70, 19 Lions. Go.
Sanders going to throw again. Moving to his right. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. On the return is Jones. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Burrow again working deep downfield. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. So it's a win for the Browns. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.